Hello, friends. Welcome to Akul Mac Live, and I'm your friend Chandrakant. And you know that in this series we are discussing about the grapho analysis and subsequent graphotherapy with Mr. Naveen Toshniwal. And we want to discuss a very interesting subject: how we can take this knowledge to the masses. And to discuss this discussion forward, let me invite Naveen, who's joining us from Jaipur today.
Hello, Chandrakantji. Hope you and everyone else, the listeners, are doing fine.
Naveen, I think it's great to have your company every week, once a week. We learn so many things, and we are all doing fine. It's cold, but it's a sunny day in India today. So I think I'm sure in Jaipur also it's sunny there. So we are all doing fine.
Yes, here also the weather is a little better than before. The extreme cold has gone and it's very nice weather now.
Yes, Naveen, actually we have been discussing about this graphotherapy. I think we have done some sessions, and in the past we've also done live grapho analysis of handwriting, and we've also demonstrated how the improvement can be brought about in terms of various goals that you may set, individual may set, like in terms of attitude, in terms of identifying who is a trustworthy person, etc., etc. But I think today we want to talk about how we can take this knowledge or this skill or this art or this science to the masses, where people can leverage this knowledge and then utilize this in their walk of life. So over to you, Naveen. Want to take your opinion on this?
Yes, actually, the purpose of these sessions was to make people aware of this unique and interesting subject. The awareness of which in India especially is very less. See, all these weeks we have discussed about how the analysis is done. We have done the demonstration through the charts, what stroke signifies what trait, and how you can combine all the traits and arrive at the personality of a person. Thereafter, go in for the therapy for self improvement. Now, the question is that a lot of people are interested to learn graphotherapy. See, counseling and one-to-one improvement is something different. Now, there are many people who are requesting me to teach graphotherapy and graphoanalysis. How we can actually teach is a very big subject. See, remember, it's a very big subject. So it will not be like an overnight thing. We have to keep many classes, maybe totaling to about 10 to 12 hours. We can break the classes in, say, two classes a week of 1 hour each, and we complete the teaching in about 5 to 6 weeks' time. Now, the question is that a lot of people want to learn only for knowledge. So that's perfectly fine. I'm ready to teach for knowledge purposes, and but unfortunately I am not authorized to give any certification to those who are learning the subject. So I would rather request some institutes, colleges, educational institutes who may be listening to the program to approach and let them know the interest in keeping a teaching session or course on graphoanalysis and graphotherapy, where we can jointly collaborate, and thereafter people who are interested in learning graphotherapy can join the course, and thereafter the teaching will start.
Well, Naveen, as far as the education institutes are concerned, we have certain knowledge of basically associating with some of these institutes. And in the ed technology or ed tech, as we call it today, the competition is so fierce that all the institute provide a lot of these different courses other than what is approved by the UGC when it is college, or if it is school, then NCERT. So there are two boards in India, which is UGC and NCERT, which certify the education and certification. However, because of this huge competition in the education arena, all these institutes and schools are also bringing a lot of soft skills, things like personality development, things like presentation skills, how do you carry yourself, the entire personality development. And for them, there is no so those are vocational certificate. Let me clarify that for the viewers. Those are vocational certificates, and those can be provided by the institute or by different entities, by different people. So I think my next question would be to tell the institute how your program can be beneficial for the institute, and they can also provide yet another feather in their courses to the students, so that the students can get attracted to join either the institute or to join the soft skill training program provided by you. So that is my question: how institute can be attracted to start teaching grapho analysis as part of their curriculum?
See, actually, this subject is not very well known anywhere. So the first important factor, you were talking about the competition. So this is a subject which does not attract any competition between the universities or the colleges. It's a unique course, and there are some colleges I know of, they are keeping short courses and they call it unconventional and you can say not compulsory courses, which people have the option to join. So this is the way we can request the institutes to start and do a small preliminary survey of how people respond to this query. We can start by doing a small awareness online session on the subject so that people know what grapho analysis is and graphotherapy is. And thereafter, the first step should be to go through the course and teach the faculty and the management. Teaching the students, I think, will be the second step. Because don't you think if we change or analyze the personality of the students and sorry, of the faculty and the management, the students automatically will improve and the name of the institute will also improve, because the approach of the teachers and management will change after they go through the analysis and the therapy.
Well, this is a very good point, Naveen. In fact, let me clarify on the competition aspect. See, the competition is that it's not because of the basic training. The competition is about not about the basic training, because once they have been certified by UGC, if it's a college or school NCERT, then the books are standard across India. The competition is about what else the school is providing to my children. So in any education institute, the actual uh, customer is the parent, and parent are basically looking at what else my kid is going to learn, what else my teenager boy or girl will learn when they join this institute. Or even the teenagers think, apart from doing my MBA, what else will I learn which will help me in my career or finding a job or whatever. So I think the competition is from that point of view, not between the universities. So I think the universities and institutes are now gearing up to provide more and more different kinds of soft skills. That is what I was saying. And since grapho analysis can become a very important part of soft skills for the, of course, teachers, definitely, because teachers will change their attitude, but also of the paying community, because the paying community is the parent of the child who study in that institute. So I think the appeal should be to sell this course by the institute to the parent, and how grapho analysis will help young budding students in terms of understanding, not only changing their attitude, but also identifying who they should be friend with, where they should work, what kind of job they should take, who's the employer, and those kind of things. So I think that is what very important today, where when we are talking addressing the institutes, what institutes can offer as a sellable entity of soft skill to their end clients.
Yes, you are right, Chandrakant. See, I just want to share with you one of the institutes, they were very keen to hold a course for the psychology students because this will be like an addition to their psychological studies, what they are doing through analysis of handwritings of people whom they are counseling. They can actually give a better counseling after knowing the character fully through the handwriting. See, there are many people who are very reserved, they don't speak. A counselor or a psychologist can only give uh, counseling based on what they share. If they don't share anything, then the psychologist is always in the dark what is going on in their mind. But grapho analysis is a tool where you will know the person in full details, in and out, just by seeing the strokes of the handwriting. So this can definitely form a part of psychology courses. So this the colleges can think over and plan it out.
Well, so I think the institutes can now, whoever watching this program, can reach out to us and we will make the connection happen with Naveen Toshniwal. And if you are interested, you can start grapho analysis courses for the student. And I'm sure the institutes will actually benefit a lot, not only from training their teachers, improving this attitude of the staff, but also the future generations which are going to come out from the institutes and school. They will be a better judge of character and their attitude will also be different. Because in my opinion, I think what we need as a country, if we want to become $5 trillion economy, is the leadership skill, which is very, very important. And I think we are slightly behind the global standards. So we need to attain that, become leadership leaders in our own right, especially the future generation which is going to come out now, because future remains with them. And therefore the grapho analysis is a very, very important tool in their journey towards success, isn't it, Naveen?
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And see, the colleges and institutes are even authorized to give a certification to the students or the faculty who are taking the course. So that will have a value for them for getting jobs because they are already a certified grapho analyst. Plus, if they want to start their own venture as a graphotherapy specialist, that certification will help because it's a unique subject where the awareness is less and when there are very few people who are actually doing grapho analysis and graphotherapy as a career. And also another thing, the grapho analysis and graphotherapy when it is done by the colleges, it can even guide the students what career they should choose, what positive traits they have. For example, if a person is having a good technical inclination, maybe the person or the student would be more fit for going through an engineering course. A person having a very sharp mind can probably go in for law or something. These are just ideas I am sharing, which I am getting offhand.
Certainly, I think this is a very good, fantastic move by you, addressing the institutes to leverage this and provide. Just in case anyone who's watching our program want to leverage the expertise of Naveen in order to improve their quality of their attitude and also learning a little bit, you can actually send us an email and we will make the connection happen between you yourself and Naveen. And you can also visit our website to engage with Naveen Toshniwal. His uh, his courses are listed on akulmac.com/subscribe, and you can actually leverage directly from there as well. So Naveen, thank you so much for coming over to our show today and talking to us and giving this very important information.
My pleasure too. I hope some institutes would be interested, and I would be really keen to associate with them to take this amazing science forward.
All right, Naveen, for today, I'd like to say goodbye and I'll catch you in the next episode. Until then, you have a nice week.